Hello, fellow LEGO fans. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Scooby-Doo set, Haunted Lighthouse. This set is number 75903. It contains 437 pieces, and it retails for about $50 in the United States. There's a link in the description where you can buy this set online. Many thanks to Warner Brothers Consumer Products and LEGO for sending me this set, as well as the entire Scooby-Doo line for free. Let's take a look at the lighthouse itself. So they did a really good job making a cool playset here. I love how they did all this rocky outcropping that's kind of got green moss growing on it, and the rocks are all jutting out in different directions. Over here we've got a big skull which reveals a secret passage. So there's a knob you can turn back here and it moves aside. Then you can sneak through the island. There's a crate of materials down here. Shows that perhaps the swamp monster is not actually a swamp monster because there's scuba gear and a crowbar. So that's a nice little box of clues. It's also a nice secret passage you can go through to the back, and then maybe you might discover the treasure chest underneath the lighthouse full of jewels. Another secret hidden thing over here under this broken pier thing is the 2x2 clue tile. The lighthouse itself is a very nice build. It definitely looks exactly like a lighthouse with the red and white striping. Nice that they used dark red instead of regular red. Even got some dark red bricks on the sides. The first floor of the lighthouse is a little kitchen area, which is important for Shaggy and Scooby to have somewhere to make their snacks as they're solving the mystery. There's a staircase that goes from the rocky outcropping up to the second floor of the lighthouse. A nice keep out sign, always important. This is a sticker, but it was a cool enough sticker that I decided to apply it. Second floor of the lighthouse is a prison cell. It's got a spider web covering the back. Little hash marks where someone's counting how long they've been in prison. Like the feature of this dangling plant on the side. And then the cell door to the prison just opens up to drop down, so you probably wouldn't want to walk out that way. It's a nice little play feature where you can imprison somebody. The very top of the lighthouse has a nice railing around it, so you could have a minifigure stand there and look out pensively. They did a cool job with the top of the lighthouse. This thing pops open, and then you can find some things hidden inside. There's a key and an old bone. So that's a cool hidden clue feature. So this set has a lot of nice little hidden things. Here's a look at Minifig Daphne. This is one of only 2 sets she comes in, this and the Mystery Mansion. Her hairpiece is a new custom piece that looks exactly like her hair. She's got a nice 2-sided face with a smile on one side and a scream on the other. Her torso is a great translation of her look from the cartoon, her green scarf and purple outfit. And she's also got nice printed legs which show off her skirt and shoes. They suggest giving her an oar. Guess she's using it to fight off the monsters. Though she might be better suited with a trident for poking monsters. Poke, poke, poke. Here's a look at the swamp monster. It's a really cool minifigure. This is the same piece that came on the swamp monster in the Monster Hunter series, except that it's in dark green. So that's a great color combination with the lavender. Torso printing's really cool. The face underneath is a really cool, scary face. And on the back, you can see who it really is, this guy with a monocle. Also got some nice printing on the back of the torso. This is just a great, scary monster figure. Also got a trident for fighting. Daphne versus Swamp Monster. Who will win? Ching, 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 ching. Daphne, obviously. Here's a look at the ghostly Lighthouse Keeper. Hair and beard piece, I believe originated in the Hobbit minifigures, but it's put to great use here. Got a great, scary, creepy face on the front, and of course the villain revealed on the back. Torso's very nice printing on it. Got a rope belt that goes around from back to front. And got a classic sea captain look with the turtleneck sweater underneath this suit jacket. It's also raggedy to indicate this Lighthouse Keeper is now a creepy old ghost. Here's a look at Shaggy. This Shaggy has a unique torso because it's covered in seaweed and a starfish. He's also got some Azure jet skis on. He's got some seaweed on the back as well. And of course a giant hamburger. And he's got a frowny face on the other side, smile face on this side. Shaggy doesn't really look like he's solving the mystery. He's just kind of having fun jet skiing. Woo! Here's a look at Scooby-Doo. This set includes Scooby in a sitting position as opposed to the standing position. It's nice for having him ride in the speedboat. This one has got the Scooby face where he's frightened. However, the printing on this one was a little bit off for me. You can see that the whites of his eyes aren't quite lining up with his eyes. If we compare this to the version that I got with the Mystery Machine, which has a better printing job, this Scooby looks more like he's sort of dazed and confused than scared. So that's just a little printing mistake in my version. Hopefully you get one that's better. But what is nice about the Scoobies is that you can always swap out the heads, so we can put my better printed one in here if we want to just see nicer printed Scooby, as he ought to be. Here's a look at Shaggy and Scooby's speedboat. The speedboat is primarily in lime with some azure highlights. Again, there's stickers on the side, which I applied just so you could see what they look like. They definitely have the Mystery Machine sort of color scheme going on. This is also a sticker on the front. It's just a nice little speedboat. Got a nice motor on the back, and of course a string for Shaggy to water ski behind. Speedboat! Overall, this is a really nice set. I love the different hidden elements that they incorporated. Definitely makes it feel like a Scooby-Doo mystery with different things to discover and hide and secret passages and all that good stuff. It's also a really nice lighthouse on a nice rocky outcropping if you're just like lighthouses. This is a great Lego lighthouse. This set also has some nice minifigures with the 3 members of the Scooby gang and this really cool swamp creature and the Haunted Lighthouse Keeper. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments telling me what you want to see me build in the future. I will say, this is the size that Lego hamburgers always are, but only in Lego Scooby-Doo does it seem appropriately sized, since Scooby and Shaggy always eat crazy oversized sandwiches and hamburgers. I don't know that I would trust my dog to drive the speedboat while I went behind, but Scooby's a little bit different than the average dog. So, speedboat, speedboat.